Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be showing the Arid pack. So first off, I wanted to start off with the sand cat. And my goodness, this is one of the babies. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, that was kind of weird there for a second. They remind me of my own cats. And not only that, but last year when I went to go visit my friend in Virginia, I actually saw one of these sand cats. Of course, like for these three small ones, the three kittens, and like this adult one, it pretty much roamed around. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, they're so cute when they go to sleep. So cute. Alright. Let's head into the zupedia. The sand cat is the least concern. Population in the wild is unknown. Their natural habitat is in Asia and Africa. I didn't actually know that sand cats lived in Asia as well. I thought they were just in the Sahara Desert, but hey, there you go. In a group size, there can be up to one male and one female. Bachelors like to be by themselves, females as well, but they can go up to 3. Research status, like any other cat. Let's read out one fun fact. A litter of sand cat kittens may have multiple fathers if the mother mated with multiple males while in estrus. Okay, I didn't know that was number 1. I probably should have read these all, but oh well, that's the fun fact for them. And like all cat species, they do not have any benefits in sharing with other species. These guys, as you're hearing them, bark. And it's just a helpful way to communicate with other sand cats. The next one we're moving on to is the Dromedary camel. And you are looking at it right. This is the piebald, which we also saw in the trailer. Now, getting the piebald was not easy to do in Sandbox. I mean, it sounds easier than the other options of like trying to breed it out. But it did take over almost 200 camels for me to find this. And the babies look so cute too. And like all the animals in this pack, they're so photorealistic, and I love it. But let me get into the colors. So we got our piebald, our light brown, which between the light brown and the dark brown, I can probably see a small difference, but not an entire big difference. Our dark brown, which you can see a little bit of differences on the leg, the back of the hump, and on the muzzle or snout. This one is our leucistic pale coat male. This is our sandy coat male. Our leucistic cream coat female. The golden coat. And what else? I believe I'm missing 2 more. The tan coat. As we can see, this camel rubbing up against. Good scratch. Now, the dromedary camel is quite possibly the one camel that I would choose between the two of them to put in zoos around. And next up is our mentalistic. Now, let's head right into the zupedia. Now, the dromedary camel is a domesticated species, which means that they're pretty much extinct in the wild. Now, of course, there are those that are feral in Australia, but I don't count them because they're invasive. Their natural habitat is in Africa and Asia. The group sizes can go up to 2 to 13. For males, 2 to 9, and females, 2 to 13. They do share their area with the Somali wild donkey. I was raised too well, I can't say that word. I mean, I can, but I was always taught to avoid saying it, so. Plus, that's technically what it means anyway. The reticulated giraffe, that surprised me a lot. They can also share the habitat with the Dama gazelle, which they already do. And they can also share it with the Addax. The dromedary camel has 3 stomachs that help digest tough vegetation. Now, the Dama gazelle looks amazing. Now, for the Dama gazelle, they have at least 3 different color variations, my bad. Mainly due to their neck and blanket, which is that little patch on the back. Now, Rudo's got a brown neck and blanket. Stop running. Mendiza? I don't know if I'm saying her name wrong, right? But she's got an orange neck and blanket. It's kind of hard for me to tell. While this female has a red neck and blanket. And pretty much those are the 3 color variations that you're mainly going to see. And pretty much the differences between the male and the female Dama gazelle is that the male's horns are a bit bigger, and they themselves will be a bit bigger as well. I'm going to be a broken record when it comes to the babies, but the babies are cute. It's reached back to its mom, who just ran away again. Alright, go get her, little guy, while we take a look at your guys' zupedia. Now, the Dama gazelle, like the Addax, and the black rhinoceros, are critically endangered species. But with the Dama's population in the wild being 100 to 200, their natural habitat is that in Africa in small areas. Their group size can go up to 3 to 20, usually with 1 male and the rest being females. Males can go up to 3 to 20, and so can females. And humans can enter in their habitat. Same as any other herbivore. And they do share their habitat with the Addax. Right now they're sharing it with the dromedary camel. And they can also share it with the scimitar horned oryx. In CAD, the Dama gazelle is a symbol of beauty and elegance. Next up is the Somali wild donkey. I had heard that the Somali wild donkey is a very beautiful animal. I would have to agree that it is a very beautiful animal. Now, to me, I'm actually glad that we got another equine into the game. Because, if many of you don't realize, this is now our 3rd one. I get that there are not many species of equines that they could choose, but we need more. at least maybe 1 or 2 more. At least in my mind, we need 1 or 2 more. When we take a look at the donkey's back legs, we can see that there are a little bit of stripes. But compared to this donkey's back leg stripes, if it would like to stand still, there are a bit more, and there's even a tiny Y there. The babies, oh my gosh, I really am a broken record. They are really cute. Oh my gosh. I just really love how these guys look. Alright, to the zupedia. Another animal that is also critically endangered, with 20 to 200 in the wild. They live in Africa. Their group size of both males and females is 1 to 7, males 1 to 3, and females 1 to 7. And like other herbivores, they get usually the same stuff. Somali wild donkeys are adapted to extremely hot environments and can eat very tough desert plants. And they can also share their habitat with, once again, the Addax, the Dromedary camel, a little bit shockingly, the common ostrich. And this is the Addax. Now, between the females and the males, is that the females have more of a, at least to myself wise, like a snake head. Well, not a snake. Yeah, I can see it, like a snake head of a shape when it comes to their horns, whereas the males have like an hourglass shape. Also, about Addaxes is that when it's the warmer months, this is what they look like. But when it's the colder months, they will actually have this brown coat. Here's the baby. The baby looks adorable. There's 2 of them. Alright, let's take a look at the zupedia. They are also critically endangered, with 100 left in the wild. They also live in Africa. Group size 2 to 25. Same goes for males and females. The Addax dips itself in the sand in shady areas to rest and avoid the sun. They can share their habitat with also the common ostrich, like the Somali wild donkey. So you could definitely put 3 of these together. The Dama gazelle, and the Dromedary camel. Alright, next up is quite possibly my favorite animal in this pack, the African crested porcupine. I love this animal. Didn't think it was going to be possible, like so many of us, we didn't think it was going to be possible, but here we are, the African crested porcupine, and here are the babies being born. Now, another thing about the African crested porcupine in the game is that it does have another different coloration, and it does have an albino skin. However, I could not find it. I don't know how Leaf does it, but he found it. He found it. He either found it or he just bred it. I do not know. But the African crested porcupine is my favorite animal in this pack, and I believe it is also a lot of people's favorites. Here is one just relaxing underneath the hot spring, which I think I've heard people say that they've done this, like they based it off of after the aardvark, but to me, I kind of see more so the capybara. But that's just me. Oh. Look at those teeth. If you saw, those teeth are orange. Now, now, of course, that's not due to them having such bad teeth. That's actually there to protect their teeth. And like many other rodents, they have to grind those teeth. Now let's look at their zupedia. They are a least concern with an unknown population in the wild. I knew that they lived in Africa due to their namesake, but not Europe. I was very shocked about that. Maybe they were introduced a long time ago, but pretty shocking. I didn't know that. In a group, there can be 1 to 6 with 5 males and 5 females. Same goes for males and females. There is a monogamous mated pair leading the family. So all these adult porcupines that you're seeing, except for 2, are all related. Aha! There we go. Here, let's do this. The quills of the African crested porcupine are hollow, sharp, and smooth. They break off easily when stuck in flesh. In contrast to New World porcupines, like the North American porcupine, the quills can be removed relatively easy as they have no barbs. North American porcupines do have barbs, and that's not going to feel so well when you take it out. But like other rodents, except I believe the prairie dog, this animal does not have any interspecies any interspecies bonuses. The whole, well, yeah, I mean, they're all relatively family. Yeah, they're all family. What am I talking about? They're all family. I really do love these porcupines. The black rhinoceros in this game looks amazing and is an animal I would put into a lot of zoos. Here's the baby. The babies look so cute. Oh my gosh. I really do love these rhinos. The black rhinoceros is a critically endangered species, with having 3,150 of them in the wild. Obviously, they live in Africa. Group size can go up to 1 to 3, with 1 male and 2 females, hence this group right now. All mature offspring are tolerated into the group. Black rhinos have mutualistic relationships with birds such as oxpeckers and egrets that remove parasites from their skin. That's actually a very common fact, but it's a fun fact nonetheless. And unfortunately, I was going to put these with the Dama gazelle, but given of where they live and where the Dama gazelle live, there was no chance. But they don't have any interspecies relationship, so there's honestly no point to put them in together. This is something that I've seen these black rhinos do a lot, and it's just, they just lay down and just sleep. I see them do that a lot. And trust me, I've been on and off of this saved file in the game for a lot, and this is mainly what I see them do. The desert horned viper. This snake looks amazing. Not only that, but it is also our first DLC snake. And it, like I said already, it looks amazing. I really do love how it looks. Now, of course, in most exhibit animals, you're not really going to see them move a lot, unless you are very lucky. I have seen a lot of snakes in my day. I haven't seen these snakes in real life before yet. I hope to one day. They are a least concern, with their population being unknown. They live in most of the Saharan desert, but also in a little bit of Asia there. The group size can go up to 1 to 4, which I think I have 4 in here. No, I have 2. Never mind. Which I didn't know that at the time, so it's good that I'm reading this. There's no dominance. The mating system is unknown. Not shocked. Let's move on. Like any other exhibit animal, basically same thing, but different diet. And of course, they have no interspecies relationships. Ooh, here we go. The horns of the desert horned viper are specially adapted scales that help protect the snake's eyes from sand. However, only 50% of the desert horned vipers actually exhibit this feature. Alright, moving on to the rest of the Arid pack and update 1.14. So we have our reward statue of the Dromedary camel. Now, of course, like the other ones as well, there will also be bronze, silver, and gold. If you do the scenario, I haven't, so I pretty much have stone. And here's some of the signs with the prancing Dama gazelle, the cute sand cat, the Somali wild donkey, the African crested porcupine, the black rhinoceros, the dromedary camel, and the Addax. Next up is the foliage. Now, we actually get the... Wow, I don't think I'm going to be able to say that. Because I don't even think I... Well, I mean, I can if I really tried. But I don't think I'll be able to say it at all. But we have an extension to them to where we have no flowers on these. And we get the dry version of them. Which, I believe in one exhibit, probably the camels and the Dama gazelle, you can actually see these. Here's 2 of them in here. And here's 3 of them of the dry bush in here. The first one. I believe I also have, yep, and here's a whole bunch of them in here as well. It's not just that third one, okay, never mind, it is. I thought I put more there, but nope. And next up is that camera, which is the cinematic root camera, which I did have one set up a long while back. So let's go ahead and view it. Okay. Okay, not a bad view. Not a bad view. Now to finish it all up, we're gonna look at the flexi color of the staff. Now we're gonna take a look at Ila, and we're gonna change up her uniform. So that jacket, well, you're in the desert, so let's give you a light colored jacket. For your shoes, let's go with more of a brown color. For the pants, actually I have nothing against the pants. Let's just keep them how they are. For gloves and belt, let's go ahead and do that. And voila! That being the case, that's it. Once again, I'm just going to say that I really do love this pack, and with the African crested porcupine as my favorite animal of this pack. Now, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, and also comment which was your favorite animal of this pack. But with that being said, see you soon.